evening. Hi, I'm Dollar Hernandez with TBNTB News. Tonight, we have a breaking news story regarding the royal family. We warn you that this story contains disturbing interviews and testimonials from eyewitnesses. We have Angela Simpkins reporting on the scene.
Earlier this evening, the fate of the kingdom was altered forever. In a tragic sequence of events, 6 people have been found dead in less than 48 hours. It appears that those close to the royal family were the victims. As we all know, King Hamlet passed away last month while sleeping in the palace garden. His widow's Queen Gertrude's wedding to Claudius was the event of the century. Shortly after, there were reports that Hamlet had gone completely mad. He appeared to lose every personal relationship in his life, including his girlfriend Ophelia. Law officials are still on the scene, and we'll let you know as soon as we have learned more about these events. Be sure to tune in soon to Denmark's one and only news network. I'm sorry, I have just received breaking news that a witness of this evening's previous events has sent the studio a tape of her testimonial. The witness wishes to remain anonymous.
I went to see the handsome Prince Hamlet fence hilarities. I didn't think the simple match would turn into such a tragedy. The match started out with Hamlet winning, of course. I mean, there's no surprise there. Then after a long streak, Larry's got a lucky shot and got Hamlet once. But Hamlet, being amazing as he is, showed him and was quick to strike him back. It got so intense they even ended up switching swords. And that's when we heard a yell from the queen. She claims to have been poisoned and the whole crowd was panicking. But Larry started saying that it was the king who was behind all of this. When they got so mad, he forced the king to drink the poison. Still not exactly sure what was going on, but it was also very sudden and tragic.
Thank you, Angela. Now, our very own Mercedes Miller has an exclusive interview with Horatio, one of the only survivors of this tragedy, and one of Prince Hamlet's closest friends. Mercedes?
How are you, Horatio?
Good, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
So, Horatio, what were you expecting from the fencing match?
I didn't expect anyone to die. I just figured that my good friend Hamlet would win, like always.
When did you realize the sword was poisoned?
Right after Hamlet stabbed Laertes, he made this face, a face which I shall never forget. In that instant, I knew my dear friend was going to have to die.
Did you ever want to die with him?
Yes, I wish it were me that died instead of him. I tried to drink the poison, but Hamlet did not want me to. He told me to live on and tell his tale, which is why I agreed to do this interview.
Did you know that Claudius killed King Hamlet?
I developed a suspicion over time. He always acted very strange when Hamlet was around, but I didn't want to assume the worst.
Did you ever have a spat with Hamlet?
Yes, I was furious with Hamlet because he allowed his emotions to take over, which caused his death. He only kept his knowledge of the ghost's existence for his own benefit.
Ghosts? What ghosts?
Never mind that, I swear I'd never tell.
On a lighter note, what was it like being best friends with Denmark's most eligible bachelor?
Well, first off, he wasn't a bachelor. He was dating Ophelia.
But after she died, he was the most eligible bachelor in town.
I suppose that's correct.
Can you rate his hotness on a scale of 1 to 10?
What? No! Can we please get back to the serious interview questions?
Did anything happen during the 3rd grade summer camp that you're not proud of?
That's it. I'm leaving. I don't care what Hamlet said. This may have been his favorite news network, but you guys are worse than Fox News.
Well, you heard it yourself, folks. Horatio's own personal testimony of the tragic events, only here at TBNTB News, your #1 Denmark news station. We'll be back with weather after a word from our sponsors.
Do you ever feel depressed and all alone?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you just want to end it all?
Yeah.
Do you ever ask yourself, to be or not to be?
Yeah.
Have you ever been jealous of an older brother?
Yeah.
Always being in his shadow?
Yeah.
Perhaps even lusting for his wife?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Then perhaps it's time to consider the many benefits of using Poison X. Poison X is derived from the classic arsenic, but consists of many antioxidants that cleanse the body, as the soul enters heaven.
I used to try every single type of different poison, but once I tried arsenic, my husband was dead like 1, 2, 3.
Ask your doctor before taking Poison X. In some studies, Poison X has been found to cause kidney rupture, internal bleeding, and memory loss if not used properly. The Apollonium Pharmaceutical Company is not liable for any deaths caused by Poison X.
Garza, the new chief meteorologist here at TBNTB News. Unfortunately, our former weather specialist, Ophelia, is no longer here with us. However, I assure you that I am highly qualified and very pleased to take this job.
As you can see, there's a storm brewing from the northwest. As you already know, just last month we witnessed quite a large storm from the north come in and wipe out our crops. Some philosophers are using this as a prediction of this evening's tragic events.
Now stay tuned for sports with Bella and Sotelo.
Today in sports news, we had a couple of interesting matches out there, especially in fencing. The weighted match between Laertes, son of the murdered Polonius, and the accused, seemingly insane Prince Hamlet took place today in the castle of King Claudius. Both fencers got in pretty good shots, and in the end, during the first round, Hamlet scored the first point against Laertes. He repeated his luck into the second round. During the third round, however, Laertes was able to score a point against Hamlet and displayed his best fencing skills. The fencers fought to the death. In other words, this match ended in a tie. Don't forget to tune in next week to TBNTB Sports Update for jousting scores.